Banana walks are for dogs, not kitties. That's the cat that got burned in the hot beeswax. You maybe see the back of her left leg still has some pink skin showing. Anyway, Christ is risen. Truly, he is risen. There she goes. Bye, Jinxie. Go. Really don't want her coming out here. Go on. Go home. Okay. See what she does. Anyway, there's Bear. We're just on a walk. Tuesday of Bright Week. I've mostly been catching up on emails, cleaning, cooking. You're hilarious, Jinxie. Today I'm kind of feeling a little tired, but I don't want to just relax totally. Do you know what I'm saying? Relaxation has always been such a huge temptation and snare for me in my previous lives, especially when I was a hedonist. So I really need to keep the discipline of what Orthodoxy provides and offers, and to go beyond just my prayer rule with it. So I noticed that before I finish my prayer rule, which includes, the morning prayers in the prayer book, the Jordanville one, an older one, and then I do my Jesus prayer and Panahia prayer rule. Before I get up from that, I actually have started to really plan my day in there, sort of in consultation, hopefully, with God. And I purpose what things I'm going to do that I believe he would want me to do, and sort of schedule out the day in my mind very intensely, like with purpose. Things can interrupt my plans, but it helps me be more productive as far as doing chores and maybe looking up a new recipe. We went totally vegan during Great Lent, like from one day to the next. It definitely was by God's grace. It was not of myself or anything to do with my own will. The day after the Sunday of the Last Judgment, I think, is that one. Whenever, Cheese Fair week is over and really starts, one day to the next, and just ate vegetables without thinking about it. It was really kind of interesting and strange, because previous Great Lents I've really struggled against my love for meat, especially pork and cheese, especially Parmesan and Swiss, and a little bit of blue cheese. But I didn't have those type of struggles this year, which worried me at first because it seemed so easy. Whipped cream and butter are two other things that I usually want and crave during Lent. But no, this year, God gave fasting as a gift. Not sure why, but there were other things, of course, then that loomed very large for me to work on. And I tried to make a few notes, but it just felt like Lent went really fast and was very joyful. And it's mysterious. But while Lent was going on, of course, we had our great super bloom out here in the Red Hills. And there's still a little bit of a remnant of these flowers because We had a huge rainstorm on Saturday night, on Pascha Eve. Actually, all day Saturday, I think. And then we were still able to have our procession 3 times around St. Susanna's because the rain had stopped. So we had a great Lent and a glorious Pascha. And I'm walking, so I don't really know who's up here, but that's okay. I'm just showing you the remnant of flowers. And again, there's the Ultra Power factory, which creates electricity out of chips from burned up logs that are driven here and ground up over there. It's very noisy. If it were not for the fact that this is an M2 industrial park and all the noise from Ultra Power and all the light pollution at night from Diesel Turkey packaging plant, this place would be total paradise, even with this Red Hills desert environment out here. I'm learning to love the desert. It's not even hot yet though, so it's only 72 today, I think. But by the end of the week, it's going to be 88. I think the high on Friday. So it'll start getting harsh real soon. But when I am sitting outside in front of the what I've been calling the Blessed Seraphim Rose Orthodox Strugglers Refuge, I feel like I'm sitting on the boundary between the Industrial Revolution and all of its effects on nature and on one's experience of nature, because it just feels like on my left side there's the factories and all the noise and light pollution, and on my right hand there's the Red Hills and the beauty and the flowers and the creatures. My favorite creature out here, gosh, you guys have to pee a lot. My favorite wild animal is really the raven. There's a few ravens out here. I get to watch the little birds harass them, and I call out to them in the sky, "Come down here, raven." One dropped a piece of roadkill. Oh, it's Dr. Crispy. Hi. I've probably already told this story about the raven dropping the roadkill. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Bear's going to the groomer Saturday. It's probably going to cost a lot because we got to probably increase his, grooming schedule to more than twice a year. So maybe like 3 or 4. But yeah, he's going to get all groomed and thinned out and probably just shave his belly, because that way when he lies down in the cool of the olive grove, where he digs out a little hole to get to the moist earth, he'll be able to. He's such a cutie. Yeah, so we have to replace the entire the water system where the control panel is for all the water lines. We have these white plastic lines that extend all the way through the olives on the front, on my side of the building, and down to all the fruit trees. So the apricot tree is full of apricots. The cherries are there. They're not red yet, of course. And Tubers put a huge black net over